ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
I can't imagine we're in need of a campsite just now.
Let us return once we've grown tired from our labours.
Shall we seek out the young man from the other day? I can guide you there if you wish. There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
No harm in picking a few.
I know precisely when a curative is needed, Master. You'll never fall in battle so long as I'm around. Could you come over here?
Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor.
We must not let down our guard. You've got the enemy right where I need them, American. Don't let up. We are at our best when we combine our strength. I grant you roaring plain.
I shan't let them harm you.
Whatever it is you need, I shall gladly oblige.
That battle took more out of me than I would have liked.
What fails to destroy us only enhances our chances against future adversaries.
Shall we seek out the young man from the other day? I know the way. Follow me.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Keep your eyes peeled as we cross. Who can say what awaits us on the other side? By your leave.
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
We are none of us alike in vocation.
Our respective abilities.
Fall back, and I will heal you with my magic.
Wait a moment.
Well, water
Let us not get ahead of ourselves. The battle continues.
A resounding success. Right, just follow me. This boulder looks mighty heavy, but we might just be able to move it if we combine our efforts.
Shall we set it rolling?
Well done, Master!
Tis a glad thing we rested when we did.
Try not to get hit. Let's all let it go to waste. Over here.
Mayhap you'll think this a trifle, but one master I serve will fight every soul, fashioning armor in all different forms, each to their own.
I grant you fire blades. Use it well.
I'll gather this.
It might be of use.
This looks as if 'twould fetch a hefty sum.
Whether or not we make the sale is for the Arisen to decide.
This way, if you please.
You are in need of healing. Allow me.
Wait a moment.
Put an end to this bastard.
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
If we're to have any hope of victory, we must employ every tool and tactic at our disposal. True enough. First and foremost, we want to knock them off balance. To target the flying throne.
This battle demands all our strength. We must stand together if we are to seize victory.
It seems we have already.
I do not use their range to our advantage. I am well aware.
When enraged, this creature is capable of calamitous strength. We ought not to provoke it.
How are we meant to attack it without angering?
Fear not. You're safe with me.
I grant you roaring flame.
I think not.
One of us has been poisoned.
We've been opened. Focus your attacks.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall. Easily done.
Got hold of the enemy.
Splendid. I'll crush you if you keep that up. A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
No harm in picking a few.
My curative magics are at your disposal. Wait right there. Seems we've stumbled into Saurian territory. Ice is our ally against such fiends.
One might confidently call that a resounding victory.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes. Poison is the nasty affliction. Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
Ah, a material. Useful things, these.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
Shall we seek out the young man from the other day?
I know the way. Follow me.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
Certainly arisen. How might I be of aid?
Unless I am much mistaken, we have cause to visit a place not far from here. The decision of which task to prioritize is the Arisen's to make.
Now, there's a worthy prize. If only 'tweren't so far away. Here at last.
Hoi, friend! Have you any time for me today? I dare say we're overdue. There's something I've come to understand during my stolen hours exploring these streets, and I wanted to share it. Every last resident in this city is wholeheartedly devoted to living out their lives. It seems a simple observation, I know, but to me, 'twas a revelation. For it made me painfully aware of my own position. Can this existence of mine even be called living when I am so doted upon by my mother? I want to live a life I can proudly call my own, and to achieve it with all that my heart desires. I tire of enduring my mother's coddle, and of having to mind every twitch in her face in order to appease her. Looking at this box, it fills me with courage. 'Tis proof that I am not my mother's servant, to be willed about as she pleases. 'Tis something I obtained of my own will, though it came to me through you. Pray, take this with my thanks. 'Tis quite a rarity, as I hear it. I hope 'tis to your liking. Now, I'd best be off. I may not be able to wander the city again for some time. There's aught I would do. Thus, I cannot say when next we'll see each, though I feel sure we shall in time. Till then, take care, friend.
That was quite a gift. I hope that procuring it was not a burden upon the life. Right you are. Methinks this will be of interest to Captain Brant. Shall we go inform him?
The Goblin's lair? I hope you can reclaim aught from the fiends. 'Twould bring me peace of mind to know someone taught them a lesson at least.
Pray, follow me.
Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the full. boast hospitality in all Vernworth.
There are worse things than turning in a...
Tis a perilous journey I've had.
Good morrow, everyone. Come. We've much to be getting on with.
I hope you slept well.
There's a ladder here.
We ought to put it to good use. Mayhap the one we're here to meet intends to arrive at a different time of day.
I'm not sure we're making any progress. We might want to remind ourselves of the particulars of our task.
Greetings. Welcome here. We conduct all manner of procedures pertaining to vocations. If there is aught I may assist you with, simply say the word. Always a pleasure.
Can't you see I'm on duty?
Can't say I've any tidings to share.
I've heard some interesting tidings about town.
Regarding the Vermundian military, yes?
Indeed. Tell us there's been a shift in the chain of command.
Not much going on. What, pray tell, are you doing here?
I'll gather these now. It would be a shame to forget their location when we need them most.
Now here's a surprise.
Our collection grows. Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this.
Tis here that the bodies of those who fall in vermin. I beg you to conduct yourself with care and with a reverence befitting of one who walks among the dead. Perhaps you've a moment to spare, an ear to lend. My days are spent in solemn reflection. Your patronage is much
Might that be a wakestone shard? How lucky we are to have stumbled across one.
We ought to keep it with care, lest we lose it. Pray, allow me to open yon chest.
Our task cannot be completed, as we lack aught we need.
You must go off on your own then. There's naught to be done. I only hope you'll return sooner rather than later.
It is not our place to hurry the arrhythmia.
Arms for the poor.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Arms, arms for the poor. Pray grant those less fortunate some salvation.
This place offers a view of the sea. I imagine we would not escape a plunge into the water's depths. This might be worth a read.
Let's have a look then.
Arms for the poor. Pray grant those less fortunate some salvation.
At last, the moment I've been waiting for. Allow me to gather these up.
Arms for the poor.
I don't know what to do.
There is little point in my leading the way if we haven't got what we require to hand.
Haste makes waste, as they say. Good day, sir.
Good to see you.
This looks as good a place as any.
Well met, sir.
What's got you in such a good mood? Do tell.
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb. Ah, excellent find.
Greetings, Your Majesty. Have you a moment to speak? You will want to hear this. 'Tis information of great import. 'Tis not a matter for prying ears. Pray, let us speak. There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. You've done a fine job culling those monsters, Your Majesty. 'Tis common knowledge among the people that 'twas you who delivered them from danger. The number of those who seek out this tavern in the hope of an audience with the Arisen grows by the day. Should you continue to display such valor, the day will soon come when Disa can no longer deny your presence. And ere it slips my mind, pray, take this. 'Tis a symbol of my own gratitude.
Naught compares to the sense of achievement that accompanies a job well done.
Indeed.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. You will need to infiltrate the palace to gather evidence of Disa's misdeeds. I hesitate to ask something so dangerous of you, yet I fear we have few other options. I have attempted to do the same through my own channels afore now, though I have yet to uncover so much as a whisper of her plots. Would that I could undertake the task myself, but my station prohibits me from reckless action. What say you, Your Majesty? Might I ask this task of you? I shall ensure that the door to the Queen Regent's office is open between midnight and dawn. Pray use that time to conduct your investigation. There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. Of all those who serve the Queen Regent, there is but one who I have no doubt will lend his support to Your Majesty's cause. I refer to Waldar, a magistrate. Many a time has Disa demanded Waldar amend the code of Vermont to her own benefit. And many a time has the magistrate refused her, for he is loyal to none but the spirit of the law. As a result, he now sits in a cell beneath the palace. Our laws dictate that Your Majesty is our rightful ruler. Thus, as the staunchest supporter of the law known to the palace, I'm quite confident that Waldor will be willing to vouch for Your Majesty. What say you? Might you be willing to aid me in arranging the magistrates? I've prepared a means for you to enter the palace dungeons. Pray, take this. This mission demands the utmost secrecy. Prithee be cautious, Your Majesty. Should you be discovered, I will be unable to lend aught in the way of aid. There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. For some time now, 'twas said that the false sovereign was recovering from his battle wounds, but as I hear it, he is now well enough to walk unaided. And so, in honor of his supposed valor, they have been holding masquerades in the palace of late.
dia, gente. Estou mais uma vez aqui na Feira Livre da cidade de Angelim para ver que nós temos uma parada do Brasil. Essa é a Feira Livre aqui na cidade de Angelim, Pernambuco. Vamos subir para aí, Feira Livre. Barco 3 de abril de 2024. Essa é a Feira Livre de Angeli, Pernambuco. Muita gente hoje na feira. Valeu, menino. Aí depois eu não vejo não, não foi quarta. Não, ele perguntou, não, eu quarta-feira eu sou Vovó! Oi, o jogador veio hoje. Graças a Deus, a loja tá cheia de dinheiro. Bom dia, bom dia, bom dia. E aí, deu certo lá? Deus é fiel, meu filho. Se Deus quiser. E aí, Paulo? Ah, mas eu saí mais tarde. Saí mais tarde hoje porque eu estava de plantão. Estava de plantão, aí larguei mais tarde hoje, aí por isso que E aí, jogador? Deus é fiel. O tempo todo. Se Deus quiser. Olha aí, bonitão de Val. Já pois. Daqui a dia você vai na TV Alagoana. Se Deus quiser, dando entrevista. Dentro de nós, viu? Dentro do nosso canal. Vem aqui, Val. Ô, Val. Aí devolvi. É maravilhoso, vai dar certo. Já deu, já deu. Deus é fiel. Olha aí, baiano. Fraca, pé. Mas é assim mesmo. Feira é desse jeito. Uma hora é boazinha, outra hora é mais fraca. Toda feira é assim, toda pode ser boa. A nova loja do nosso amigo Giovanni do Tecido agora. Eita, canjica, pamonha e tapioca. Olha aí, ó. Canjica, pamonha e tapioca. Aqui, ó. Bom dia. Tem beijinho também, ó. Aí também. As canjicas. E ela tá ali, ó. A mão na massa. Bem 15 ditado. Valeu. De nada. Giovanni, meu patrão. Olha ele aí. Muita novidade aí que eu tô vendo. Gente diferente do área. Povo de cama. Olha. Tá vendo aí, gente? Mosquiteiro. Vai, lençol de rede, né? Ah, é manta, pra mim era um lençol. Ah, bom. Olha a cliente aqui, ó. Olha nas capas aqui, ó. Olha aí, ó. Muita novidade tem aqui. Bastante novidade, segundo. Olha no piso aqui. Giovana Vale, fica com Deus. Olha. Vem pra feira livre aqui da cidade de Angeli, de Pernambuco, através do nosso canal. Você que tá aí fora de Pernambuco, lá em São Paulo, Rio de Janeiro, Minas Gerais, Bahia, Espírito Santo, Alagoas, Sergipe, tem mais estrada aí, Brasilzão aí. Essa é a feira livre aqui da cidade de Angeli, Pernambuco. Vem pra Angeli, iniciais. São muito naturais aqui no nosso Nordeste. É a feira livre. Da cidade de mercadoria. Uma loja. Rapaz, eu cidade hoje de Sorocaba. A moça procura uma feira de anjo. E eu cheguei mais tarde hoje. Fala, delegado. Olha o delegado ali. E ganhando feijão. Lá da cidade de Sorocaba, São Paulo. Desde já queremos agradecer a todo o Brasil. Cidade do Senado, Estado do Estado. Vai achar que eu já tudo aqui. Não, adaptado. Vem pra feira livre aqui da cidade de Estado. Inicia. Vamos, meu amigo. Tamo junto, né? Vendo pastel de boa, bota na salinha. Vem viajar com segurança, conforto. Nossa amiga ali, moto está por aí. Vamos ver aqui, ó. Comecei da feira. A saída de Papau Berlim. Diretamente de Anjinho de Pernambuco. Essa é a feira livre aqui da cidade. Olha o quebra-peixe, olha o quebra-peixe. Quebra-peixe e abacate. Olha o que você aí. Vem, esse cara da feira, vem pra feira. Feira livre aqui da cidade de Anjinho de Pernambuco. Vem pra feira livre da cidade de Angelim. Angelim, Pernambuco. Terra do São José.
The false sovereign's identity is still beyond our ken. Even the matter of from where he hails remains a mystery. But mayhap approaching the false sovereign at one of these gatherings could afford you a glimpse into the man behind the mask. What say you, Your Majesty? Might I ask this task with my thanks? Some of the sentries posted at the masquerades are under my command. I shall have them ease security. So pray, slip into the venue through whatever opening presents itself. Once your infiltration is successful, you will need only don a mask and act the part of an invitee. Few will think to be wary if they believe you a fellow masquerader. Here, this should suffice. Take care. Masquerades being as they are, you will require suitable raiment. Much is made of appearances at such gatherings, and 'twould be wisest to dress the part when joining the other revelers. There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim. While examining the palace ledger for evidence of the Queen Regent's misdeeds, I made a curious discovery. For some time now, it seems, she has been diverting a veritable mountain of gold to the daily purchase of sweet crown flower. What's more, this inexpedient spending habit is recorded to have begun the very day on which Arthur, the would-be arisen, appeared. This cannot be mere happenstance. I can only conclude that these sums are passing into the hands of Arthur himself. Yet 'tis strange, for sweet crown flowers only grow on the eastern edge of Vermont. I dare say 'twas not an item chosen idly. Mayhap this knowledge will guide us in our pursuit of the false sovereign. 'Tis a frail hope to be certain. Yet all the same, I would ask that your majesty venture to Vermont's eastern edge and probe into this young man's origins. I am glad to hear it, for I cannot shake the feeling that uncovering the identity of the false sovereign is the key to unraveling Deeza's scheme and securing your enthronement. There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to strengthen your majesty, do not forget that we would...
Maybe I ought to ask around town.
That seems my thing.
Pawns are permitted to approach the castle but not walk the grounds. I shall accompany you to the entrance.
Days like this
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, old Major.
No harm in picking a few. Tis of dire import we unmasked the false sovereign. To that end, we must travel to Vermon's eastern edge. Methinks I know the general destination. Shall I show you the way, Master?
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
There's a ladder here. We ought to put it to good use.
Shouldn't. I would greatly appreciate a coin or two to soothe my throat with a mug of ale. Now, listen close, as today I shall speak of riddles and monsters. With frightful mystique.
Must you run so fast? I can hardly keep you in my sights, Arisen. Let us endeavour to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
Forgotten. rift stone we've not discovered lies nearby. Tis this way, as I recall from my last sojourn beyond the rift.
Tis of dire import we unmasked the false sovereign. To that end, we must travel to Vermin's eastern edge. I can guide you to the place, Arisen, or Goblin's master!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness. No foe is your equal, Arisen. Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
Come, I'll lead the way.
Execution. Let us try for the same result with our next attack.
You need me at the Vanguard? Say no more.
I grant you fire's blades! You are in need of healing. Allow me. Wait right there. That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle. This seems a decent spot for a campsite.
A chance to recover our strength would be most welcome. Look there. I espy another statue.
I can foresee no reason not to go see it up close. Over here, if you would.
Come on then. Come on then.
Be ready. Our foes are armed.
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness. Most impressive, Master.
Been ill aboard to throw over confidence. Our foe is not yet routed.
A resounding success.
This isn't the way to our destination, but I presume you've a new one in mind. Lead on.
The Arisen decides our path. We have but to follow.
Can't wait to find out what's inside. Did anyone else see that? What catches the light?
We ought to take a closer look. I shan't let them harm you.
Do not tempt yourself with that oil from the case.
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
I seem to have taken a hit.
Então, isso foram rápido, então?
Hã?
Foram rápido?
9 horas ainda tinha acabado com ele. Pra ter ideia. Sabe o que aconteceu? Os dedos não param de sangrar pouco. Daí eu liguei pra menina pra um lado do animal. Aí a gente foi numa farmácia, não tinha. Aí na outra também só tinha 250 miligramas. Aí tive que ligar pra menina. E eu deixei o carro de novo pra agir. Porque se o Deus não melhorar, vai ter que levar. Só que pra poder levar ele precisa anestesiar para ver o que está acontecendo com a boca. E a menina cobra R$250.
É, filho. Cachorro ficando velho, só dando custo.
I've just remembered. Our ranks have grown, yet we pawns are men, one and all.
It's surely a coincidence. Don't make such a fuss.
Comer bastante?
Não sim, muito cansado. Comi acho que uns doce, comi 4, mas salgado eu devo ter comido umas 6, 7. Ken, você tá falando muito de tá de novo, mano.
You there? Are you looking to enter the village? You'd best go elsewhere, friend. What's wrong about this place? There's no business to be had here, that's for sure.
That man just now seemed rather on edge. What could he have seen here to inspire such suspicion? What could yon chest be hiding? I must know. Let us hope your curiosity will be rewarded.
Is that who I think it is? Aye, I reckon so. Rather more common looking than I'd expected. But I suppose that's neither here nor there. It's a question of skill at the end of the day. So you say, but you wagered against our visitor, did you not? And I'd do it again. Look at that fool's face.
Fancy a look at my wares? Well met, sir.
How might I be of service?
Always a pleasure. 'Tis most exhilarating to hand over such a sum.
We've a journey to prepare.